Everyone, and welcome to our second installment of the Prince Renathal type decks. So let's get straight into it. Let's have a very quick look at the deck we're going to be playing today, and it's... You've heard of Ramp Druid and Big Druid. This is Massive Druid. Look at that. Look at all the legendaries. Oh, it's crazy. And most of these legendaries are free because they're they're part of the core set, so so don't get too scared. Ibis is actually part of the previous expansion. Alright, so yeah, just have a quick look at this. So we've got 2 card draw. Remember, as we explained in the previous video, if you want to get a good Renathal 40 card deck, you have to have card draw. This is something you learn from duels and dungeon runs, which I've had many games of both. If you look in my history, maybe not the duels so much, but the dungeon runs. If you've got bigger decks, you need the card draw. You have to prioritize it in the later rounds. Got another 2 card draws here. You've got a bit of card generation here, which takes place of card draw. You've got some massive card draw potentially with that. Even through Man Cricken, why not, for a bit of value. Wildheart Viper, nice to be able to include that in to counter those pesky paladins with the hero power, with the with the carrier weapon, which makes them take half damage only. Zola for more value. Card draw, very important. Or ramp. There's actually another card which we could have put in. No, we don't have enough dragons in to make it work. There's one which draws a minion and summons 2 whelps, which is good for anti-aggro. We don't want to make this a complete dragon deck. We want to make this a big threat deck. Najaro, again, this gives us card draw when you pick the card, which shuffles 5 1-cost spells into your deck and draws 2 cards, even though that technically slows down your card draw because it puts more cards in your deck rather than draws through the deck. But yeah, it gets things moving. It keeps your hand full. That's the main thing. Wildheart Guff, key card. This is very important against aggro if we ever get that far. No 6 drops on the deck. Interesting. Only 1 4-drop. So if anyone's got a quest to play odd cards, which I had yesterday, this is the deck for you, obviously. We've got CURSE. We're trying to resurrect CURSE, which is a fantastic card, which unfortunately has been completely gutted with the nerfs to it, or other dragons this game. Which actually now is actually pretty good, because now we could play lots of things in our deck and have a CURSE. So as you see, we've already got the two dragons here. We've got the 2 dragons as Amalgam of the Deep, so we've got 4 dragons already, which you can play quite cheap. And obviously, Amalgam of the Deep, you could play on one of your whelps to get yet another dragon. And we were thinking of putting Malagos in, but yeah, this can save you in a pinch. Control board, go face, heal yourself, and your Sarah. Yeah. It's going to be hard to play this with this deck because we can have a full hand, but it gives you something. And then we've got big drops. We've got Naga Giant as well, which is just basically you can manipulate your hand to, if you're going to draw 3 with Miracle Growth or Nourish, then don't worry, one of them's probably going to be a Naga Giant at some point in the game where you can calculate it and just play it for free by that time. Arraybots, Elixir, and Neptune on very powerful cards. We don't have the new... We don't have the new... card. We didn't include Mutinous or Smite. I don't know, it didn't quite fit with the deck. It's especially if you're facing aggro, this is kind of a waste of 7 mana. Could have played this. We did put Abominable Lieutenant in, and then we changed our mind. So that's definitely an option. Morg, Forge Fiend, very powerful. You could put that in as well. We did not, however, want to put this card in, Ozumat. For each one of Ozumat's tentacles destroy a random enemy minion. That means if this dies before the tentacles die, then basically it destroys up to 6 random minions on your opposing board. But it's really hard to trigger this. Once you play this for 8 mana, you can't put taunt on it. It doesn't have taunt naturally. So the person can just ignore it, just kill off the tentacles. And that's it. And also this is 5 health. So it's not guaranteed that it's going to be able to suicide itself on the next turn anyway. The one thing you could do to make it work, just thinking that now, is you combo it with a Druid Taunt card. Like Mark of the Wild, for example. That could work. Something to think about. There's lots of ways you can build this. There's so much. You can build it as a faster deck, to be honest. I wanted to go for the greedy deck, hence the name Massive Druid. So let's get straight into it. So we've been messing about with different types of decks. Let's give it a test run. First time we played the Massive Druid archetype. Okay. Okay, so anything which draws us cards are priority, so we have to keep an unit guidance here. It's not like a normal deck where you can hope you'll get your ramp or your... That's a perfect start, actually. Yeah, you can't hope to get the right stuff, you know. Just do full mulligan and hope you'll get your Wildheart Guff. This is an amazing hand. The only bad thing is that we don't actually draw the copy when we play this. Okay, that's fine. As you can see with 0/0. Interesting. Do we get ourselves an innovate? I don't think so, not yet. I think it's flexible, we could decide. Well, this draws a Naga Giant at the moment. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still not going to make the Naga Giant playable. Next turn we're going to have this. This is probably a slow deck. Let's go with this. That's a shame. So we want ramp and generation. We'll take the dragon, I guess. I mean, this is really an anti-aggro minion. We've got no interest in having it later. Ooh, Ajara, good timing. We've got some nice spells in hand. Right, so we're going to see if he's got the annoying, what's it called there? Curse Warlock. Got to be careful putting minions on board because that gives him a target for some of his spells. Because we've got 40 health, that does make us a bit safer. So I think, yeah, there you go. Okay, so we'll use up this turn to play this. We want to avoid taking damage because this does ramp up. That is the idea of the deck. Bit of armor's not so bad. Maybe we should put some more armor cards in, but that's only really good against this specific deck. Armor really doesn't do anything if you've got a minion based aggro deck. This is more of a spell based, so armor is very useful against this. We do have Ivers and Earthen Scale. Why do they have to nerf this? It's so annoying. We might have to hold on to both our innovates. I want to see if I can draw something with this. Alright, let's see if I can get an innovate here. This is just in case we get Wildheart Guff or other useful 5-drops. We're definitely not trying to coin out a mix here. We're really looking for our Wildheart Guff here. So Moonlit Guidance puts us down to 4 mana. We've got the option of taking a 5-cost card and then innovating it out. So we'll do that. Or we could... Yeah, okay, I think this is better actually. We'll do this. We take this one. Just to draw more cards. As I said, this is kind of an anti-card draw. Oh my goodness. That is nice. Reduce the cost of the bottom 5 cards in your deck by 3 and then dredge. If he does it once more with Squelching. Right, he's trying to get damage on us, right? Okay. That's fine. We could play this next turn and this. And because we've got this, we can actually dredge one of the cheaper cards out as well, which is really nice. It is a bit scary playing against this because he could do massive amounts of damage once you've gone through the whole deck. But because I've got 34 cards in the deck, maybe I should start sending some damage to his face here. I'm not holding a dragon, so that's awkward. Right, let's do that. Aha! Thank you. We've got the Guff coming up. So we could have actually taken something else, then played aquatic form, played this turn. I just realised. Okay, it's fine. Miracle Growth looks good. Alright, we could play for a bit of ball pressure, I guess. Put another one on. Go face. Okay, so we've got Guff coming up, and we've got 2 Guffs now. Oh, do we? No, sorry, that was just a regular dredge. Sorry. Yeah. I think we need to pick up the tempo here. We have to play more aggressively. I'm not sure we've got the... Yeah. Okay. Always got to be careful of this. Let's do this first. And then decide whether we want to use this up. I think we've got Viper, Mancrick on the bottom. Okay. Let's ramp a bit more. Get another mana crystal. Abyssal Curse. Fine. So I'm not sure Mancrick or Rustrat Viper are the type of cards we want to dredge at the moment, so we'll just hold it here. What are we looking for? I think C'thun could be good here. But you've got to be very careful with C'thun. You put your deck down to 10 minions. 10 cards. But that could be before he's got his combo online. It could take us a bit of time to get the C'thun online. Ooh. Right, so he's going to use the copy the spell. Right, that's awkward. Get the curse. Luckily I've got the spare mana. Ooh, nice. So let's stretch now. And we have... Okay. I guess we can just play that, that's fine. Do we get another 0 cost? Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking of... so many different cards. Alright, well, he's about to have his Twisting Nether turn, so let's try pushing him towards that. Let's play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, that gets rid of it. I want to give him more of an incentive to use his Twisted Nether so we can put this on the board safer.
That rope's burning again.
Okay, crystal, play this. Let's just do that then. Left a bit late, so I'm expecting Twisted Nether to come down now.
Are you gonna clean that up?
Oh, okay. That's the other way you can do it. So I guess we can play this now. Oh, Ibis. We've got one of our innovates. We don't have Earthen Scales yet. I think we start drawing cards soon. Shard Vessel, wow. Let's do it. Okay, nice. And perfect. Let's get rid of this. We're just doing this, we know he's got removal the whole, you know, to last for years. Ooh. Alright, we may as well play this, got nothing else to do. Ah, Amalgam. Nice. See if we get C'thun off this. Look at the Zildrake. Let's take the Zildrake. We might have a damage spell in the deck somewhere from Primajara. You could do double card draw. We could play Bran into this to summon 4 2/1 whelps. Plus that. Can he deal with it? I'm waiting for that Twisted Nether. They run 1 or 2. I don't know. I haven't actually looked up this deck. Come on, let me look up this deck actually. Right. Right. Okay, is he going? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, double drain soul, that's not going to help him. I don't think it is anyway. Okay. So we've got 12 damage to face at the moment. 12 damage to face. And he can't use this on his curse cards now, that's fantastic. That's really good for us. He didn't use Twisted Nether. I might be able to get away with this. How good are my minions in terms of just being on the deck, on the thing? Yeah, that's a bit too risky. I could lose a lot of battle cry value there.
Think, Guff, think. Don't let them harm the eggs.
I should have drawn the card first. Okay, it's fine.
That rope's burning again.
I could maybe get his Lazul out actually. Alright, let's go for this. It's the Gorgon! Kill it! Oh, beautiful! That's good. Instead of the Gorgon, gone. Ooh, this is getting scary, this. Am I about to possibly beat the dreaded combo? Ultra Fire doesn't do much. He's used up his Tamsin. And he's drawing. Okay. This survives. This is 4 damage at the moment. Okay. Let's draw. Viper. Okay. I'm a bit worried about drawing too much here. Let's see what he does here. Okay, we could put Phelan in. Phelan buffs up my deck size, which is what I want at the moment. The other way I could do this is just keep my hand full and just burn cards now. I'm seeing the value of actually having a charge minion now. Charge minion with some buffs. The other way of thinking of playing this is playing it with the quest, but the quest can be really hard to finish, especially if you get such a packed deck with other cards and Wildheart Guff. Still waiting for that Twisted Nether. If he's been holding it the whole time, he's pretty good. And he's getting very low here. I mean, Baker, Spicy Bread Baker doesn't help him. Costs too much mana. Okay. Have I got a way of killing it? Do I have a way of killing it? Spit them back out. Is there any way of killing this? No, unfortunately not. Alright, I guess we'll just play this. Now, a board wipe isn't going to be good enough. Just for the extra armor. Don't want to risk actually having the combo. Huh?
That rope's burning again.
Removes everything, heals up. Okay, you can heal up with Twisted Nether. Yeah, I think we could put this down. Make the pressure even more intolerable. Can he stem the onslaught? I'm shocked that he hasn't played Maybe he's only got one Twisted Nether in his whole deck. But these minions are just too big for his regular Wildhearts, and he's used Tamsin, which is key. If he plays that cool now, yeah, is that Touch of Nathrezim? He's got one left. See, he's only, that was a copy. He's got another Drain Soul in the deck somewhere. He's used up the copy. What do we have left in our deck? We've got 3 random Colossals. Zola. Mankrick's Wife. I think we've got about another 3 1-cost spells. Okay. Does he have his Twisted Nether? Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. 2 curses. Alright. That's not enough. But I just kill him on board. Perfect, exact lethal. I was going to finish off with a nice Ibis. Perfect. Woo. Okay, so that's a scary play to look after, because I had 4 curses already. So that means a 5, 6, that's 11 damage. Plus he heals for 11 as well. Okay, something to look out for. Yeah, so that works exactly how it's meant to work. Just so much value. We just kept pressuring him. I mean, the thing is that this deck, the CURSE Warlock, can lose to aggro, but it's got a lot of tools to heal up and destroy the aggro minions as it goes along, and as the game develops, you get to 5, 6, 7 mana. You've got bigger removal for the bigger minions, and then you've got a lot of card draw, especially with the life tap hero power of soul tap, life tap of Warlock, and then you play Ultra Fire, empty out both decks, pack them using Tamsin and Bran, with curses and with fatigue. What's it called? Not the Abyssal Curse, the other type of curse. I think it's just called curse cards. What's it called? Yeah, an Abyssal Curse, right? An Abyssal Curse is the one where you've got to get it out of your hand. The other curse is the fatigue curse one, curse cards. And yeah, and basically you just fatigue out plus any other curses at hand. The thing is, the 40 health really helped us that game. He might have had a lethal if we started at 30 health. Also, because we had such a big deck, it was very hard for him to start putting the fatigue curses in, because they probably wouldn't have been drawn that easily. We were able to pack our deck even more with Ambassador Phelan and with Queen Ajara, the extra 1-cost spells. And yeah, they were very powerful spells we got. We got the Dredge spell from the Warrior for only one cost. So yeah, and we had plenty of flexibility with Earthen Scales. Just put it on the Nixia because we didn't want to risk having a sudden lethal, which we might have done actually. I didn't actually calculate it. Unfortunately, the one massive thing which I'm feeling here is Earthen Scales being 2 mana is such a massive difference. I had an Innovate in my hand. I really wanted to play the Innovate. I wanted to play Ibis to make like a 27 or something. Then coin out Earthen Scales and get 28 armor. That would have basically saved the game. It would probably be unbeatable with that sort of life total, but what can you do? I really don't know why they nerfed Earthen Scales. I mean, Druid is so vulnerable. This is one way they've got out of it. Maybe they didn't want them to put it on the Ibis. I don't know. Anyway, so that's a massive Druid game there. There's still only a Diamond 10. But we've got a couple of days to climb We're not bothering to climb to legend at the moment. It's too much of a grind. It's just soul draining. Haha. Jade Warlock. Haha. Very funny joke. Right, anyway. Right, thanks for watching, everyone. And that's our first game with Massive Druid. Hope you enjoyed that. And please leave a comment, like, or even a subscribe if you feel that you're feeling generous to someone who doesn't really deserve a sub. Very kind. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.